Welcome to Shop Talk. This is
Shop Talk.
a No Lies Just Bullshit production.
Because I don't lie.
Talk.
I don't have one. I told you this is going to be a tough start, yo. This is going to be a rocky start. Welcome to Shop Talk.
What are we doing here?
So, yo, I was in Nashville, right? And
Tennessee.
me and Skylar and Robin went down there to rent a house. So we were just going to party, and they were going to cut some music. And we met with Jacob, and they recorded some shit. And we decided we're going to have a great meal. So I was like, we got to go to this butcher, get some ill steaks. So we do that. And then we need everything else we need, right? Doug's coming over that night. Doug's still living in Nashville at the time.
Oh, yeah. That's a long time
And,
ago.
A while ago, yeah.
And so we went to the store, and then we're checking out. You don't know me. Like, I'm on my shit. I'm just full of shit. I'm just talking shit. I'm having a good time. I'm
Some shit
Nashville.
going on.
Especially with those guys.
And there's this black lady in line with us, and she's like, "What y'all making?" You know, and we're like, "Oh, this, that, and the third. We got some big steaks, and we're gonna cook down some mushrooms and this shit." And she's like, "I don't know." And then I started looking at her stuff, and I was like, "You know, this, that, and the third." And she had several desserts there, right? So what you gonna do with all that dessert? You know, she was like, she starts telling me about her desserts. I was like, "What the fuck are you doing?" And I pick one of them. I'm like, "You have this motherfucker with some banana cognac." And fucking the lady lost it. The cashier lost it. I thought it because you said the Dave earlier.
Yeah.
But it's like,
Banana cognac.
basically, exactly what you said. You have to like do something to this thing to make it palatable.
Yeah.
Hennessy's or any cognac is no good. I don't care what level it is, VSRP or whatever it is.
VS. Okay. I know you.
VSPO.
It's on the bottle.
Some initials are like supposed
No, I
to be
didn't-
rated.
I forgot that you would see that on the bottle.
Yeah, yeah.
Like,
I don't know anything about any of that.
I don't know what it means.
Just stay away. Good. Good for you.
I for a very brief period would get B&B, which is brandy and cognac. I forget what it was called. It's actually
order it?
like no, I would get it at the liquor store and stick it in the freezer and put it on ice. And it was actually pretty good. Like if you were smoking like a lot of weed, it was pretty good. It kept you mellow, but you know the next day it was just sugar and liquor.
Why are cooks so into Fernet?
It's like
And you know what Fernet is? It's like an Italian. It's Italian.
it's a digestive. It's not
It's
a
like,
sugar. It's not
like
a liqueur.
the Jaeger for Italy. You know, it's got some weird flavors to it and anise and stuff, and it's heavy, man. It's thick.
Yeah, it's
Love it.
hard. It's not as sugary as Jaeger or Uzu or any of that stuff, but it's got all that herb like that.
yeah.
And
It's wild.
Kind of medicinal.
yeah, and I went to Richmond a couple years back, and every motherfucker that was like, "Oh hey," I was with my buddy Patrick. "Oh, Patrick's here." And like Fernets, and I, like
Is
by
that
the
like hipster type people?
yeah, but the second one I was like, I can't do that, man. Like,
Well, I could see how I could easily pass over from chefs to hipsters if somebody heard, you know.
yeah.
But yeah, it's nice. There's Colin had it not last time, but prior to that, and they tried to give me a drink, and I could not.
Yeah.
Hey,
Who knows, man?
But the same restaurant that day, that moment, I was like, I don't like that. Like we're at this restaurant that my friend, it's not there anymore. It's called Cezanne. It's gone now, but it was really good. And we were sitting there, and I was like, "Oh, you have mojito cups?" And he goes, "No." And the bartender's like, "No, we use those for mint juleps." And I have never had a mint julep before, and I've always wanted one.
Oh, dude, I got one of those down in Williamsburg, like at the place where that was like their bag is like period stuff. It was all modeled just right.
Oh,
God
dude!
damn.
3 hours later, I was a complete gibbering mess.
It was lovely.
It was so good. I
man.
love them so much.
Oh, it's nice.
The
I like
only-
a fresh mint though, like mint tea like that and stuff. No, I fuck with that.
the only like cocktail that's not trashy though, like, and it's probably is trashy, is a whiskey sour. I like a whiskey sour.
Sour's good.
But I don't like a Manhattan. I don't like a fucking all the ones like the sophisticated ones that people love so much. I don't like any of them. I like a whiskey sour, and then I like a margarita, a fucking
A proper margarita is lovely. In the
Bloody
summertime.
Mary. But I just think of shit that motherfuckers have at brunch is trashy cocktails. You know
I
what
love
I'm saying?
I love a Bloody Mary, but not a Manhattan.
I like a Bloody Maria. You know, with tequila instead of vodka. That's my jam. You want paper towel? Dog?
No, all right.
Anyway, we come here to talk cocktails, gentlemen. We came here to Shop Talk. Talk a little shop. This is Shop Talk. Thank you for tuning in. Well, you did it on another thing, and now we're doing it on this thing.
Man, I wish I
We're
was
back.
Same
as
thing.
high as I think I look.
Still pretty high, but you know, I think you got a little bit of hay fever going on. Your
Yeah.
eyes are kind of like a little.
That's why I sound like shit, folks. I apologize.
God damn, is he good looking? Huh? This guy.
Sound.
Just
I
had
know
a
I look
birthday,
good.
huh?
I just
had
don't
a
sound
birthday.
right. Yeah.
Happy birthday
Happy
to Master
birthday.
P, everybody.
Happy birthday.
Bro, this comes out, it'll be a month or two later.
Who cares? They don't know your birthday is, bro.
Same year.
Yeah,
Yeah, it's not March 1st, you know, it's not.
it's fine.
I like hot dogs.
That is true. That is a true statement.
I mean, yeah.
I stuck
Should
up
be
the
some
whole
coffee.
joint on Thursday and made this or Friday and made this motherfucker some
Kimchi.
Korean pork stew.
Smelling like kimchi in here.
Yeah.
Dude, I kid you when I told you earlier that my wife was like, it smells like it's coming out of your pores. Not fucking kidding.
That's how you know it's a good batch.
That's true.
Yeah.
That is
When you're always
exactly
like,
true.
you're
Like,
fucking-
oh, good lord.
Yeah, I cooked up jasmine rice and I put it on jasmine rice and shit. It was so good. You know, Ripley walks into my son's 5. He walks in the kitchen.
He ain't down.
Oh
No. Well, that's hard to get kids to eat.
I mean, hey,
My
he's
kids-
5 and he only eats a diet of mac and cheese, blue Doritos, chicken fries and ranch, and that's like chicken fries and ranch is the top
Can
of
we
the
give a man an
pyramid.
apple or a carrot?
We try. Oh my god, man! He'll like take 2.
Porter's like, absolutely not.
No way.
It's-
Won't touch it.
No, I'll sit there and eat a bag of carrots. Be like, come on, man, eat a carrot with me. Eat a carrot, please. Eat a carrot with me. Do something.
motherfucker
You want to smell some broccoli? But he just
You don't
doesn't
let a
eat.
kid smell broccoli. They smell like farts, man. They
does
taste way
smell
good.
Well, I think what I'm going to do is he walked into the kitchen the other morning and he went, what are you cooking? It smells good. I was like, it's called bacon. Like, oh shit, you might want something other than the, you know. And I pull a piece of bacon out and he goes, no, it smells good, but I'm sure it's gross.
Yo, if I'm gonna hand you a piece of bacon, I'm gonna hand you a piece of bacon. How do you receive it from me? It's not a trick question at all. I'm handing you a piece of bacon. How do you take it?
Oh, with my
Yeah, just with your. It's like a roach. Like a roach, right?
Yeah.
You take it like you're taking a roach's bite.
Please tell me somebody just went, ah!
Bro, my kid had his homeboy over to the crib the other day, Colton, and they come in,
Never eats meat.
and I went, yo, I got some bacon cooked over here. You want a piece of bacon? Switch is like, for sure. And Colton walks over to me, and so I'm holding the piece of bacon with a pair of tongs, right?
Mm-hmm.
So if if this is the piece of bacon, my man goes. With his whole, like he's taking the handle of a sword, bro.
His
whole
His
hand.
whole hand. His whole motherfucking hand. He just grabs it like through the body of the bacon, not the tip. The fucking meat of the bacon, dog.
Did it
the
come
middle
apart?
jaw.
Did it break apart?
No, it was, I mean, it's chewy and crispy, dog. I do my thing. And so,
I was envisioning Porter just being like, Homer Simpson style.
yeah,
like
I
just
get
arms
that.
back, just like,
Or like, yeah, like a
That's
cartoon
why
where
I
like I eat my way up it.
Yeah, exactly. Exactly. That was what I was
My
envisioning.
favorite was when they put the pie in the window on Tom and Jerry and that shit, and their body would fucking float.
Oh, it would follow the
smelling it.
smell?
Yeah,
Yeah.
that's my shit.
It would like,
Yep,
But this
yep.
motherfucker, man, I wish I had like some in my hand that was close to the size, but he literally grabbed it with his whole hand. He had to wash up afterward. I mean, he could have taken a small bite out of either end of this piece of bacon. After that, he had to adjust, bro.
he grabbed it with his whole hand.
his whole hand.
He was committed, dude.
I seriously
wanna
looked
let
like
it
I was
go.
handing him a giant stein of beer or a sword.
That's funny.
Motherfucker just grabbed like I go. What's the matter with you? Bree told me today, she said she's glad that I didn't see something this kid did, other kid did at our house. And I go, why? She goes, because you would have gone too hard. She's like, you would have gone way too hard on this kid. I was like,
She knows, man.
Yeah.
She's seen it
you
100
guys know
times.
too. Though.
Have
Like,
some fun
y'all
with
see
it.
people in the shop say something, and they're like,
Oh
here
boy,
goes.
here we go.
next about to get in this motherfucking ass.
I love
Anyway.
it. I'm for it.
I have actually walked away from you getting ready to get into somebody's ass and started mouthing exactly what you were going to say.
Yeah, that's 100% doable. I tell people all the time, if you ask one of my guys how I would feel about something, they'll tell you.
Oh yeah, absolutely.
No matter what that thing is, they know already.
There are
Even if
very
we haven't
few
gone-
subjects that we don't know what Nick's answer is.
Yeah,
gonna be.
exactly.
we
But
haven't
based
gone
upon
over
other
it.
subjects,
Yeah.
we can kind of loosely fit something
Now,
together.
Now, Jason to
sometimes-
another subject that I'm aware of.
Sometimes there'll be a crazy curveball in there. There'll be some connection that we're unaware of.
True.
That'll cause a little sentimentality towards something
Sometimes
unexpected.
I'll say, like,
Sentimentality
It
of
will.
Nick ranting about not liking
Yeah, but like he'll
something.
like something that we don't expect.
That's
him
shocking
like.
to you. And then
that's
I'm like,
shocking.
oh,
that's what
well,
I'm
I
saying.
met this lady at a flea market who
And-
gave me this Hindu book about.
Yeah, and now I really am into this
Okay.
one weird thing.
Yeah, that happens from time to time.
It does. It does. It happens with all of us.
Our worlds overlap in the weirdest of ways with interesting people all the time.
Oh yeah.
All the time. Clients or friends of my in-laws or something weird.
Yep.
Anyway.
What we got? What do we got?
So, yeah, this is Shop Talk. We're here to talk about ill tats only. We're not here to critique anybody. We're here to tell you why they're so ill. And then you will, in case you didn't know.
Tell you why
And
they're
then
so.
from there, you can be like, oh, I'm going to like everything they've ever done and get tattooed by them. So that's why we're here to discuss those
Absolutely.
things. I'm with Andrew Connor. I'm with Chris Porter. And this is what we're doing.
Boom.
We talk so much trash, but I had to,
It's a very
you
front-loaded
rented
had to
episode.
bring
Very
everybody up to speed.
front-loaded.
You know what I'm saying?
Very front-heavy episode.
All right, sons.
So this guy's in the big top. Checking out the big top. Sorry.
My first pick is Juan Tyre.
Yeah.
He
Such
works
a
at the
beast.
world famous Spotlight Tattoo.
Such a beast.
And he's my favorite. That's just a couple, but he's my
was gonna
favorite.
say.
When it comes to black and gray, yo, this motherfucker's
son.
top of the heap.
Agreed.
Yeah.
Agreed.
And the
Very much
reason I
so.
chose, I mean, honestly, man, I was looking at his fucking thing, and you could pick any tattoo.
Any of them, man. Like
pick
he
any
knocks
tattoo.
them out of the park.
But her shirt on
Yeah.
this is bananas, and just the contrast between her face and the heaviness of what he's done on the one side, and how delicate that fucking blouse is. That a blouse? Yeah, some
Yeah,
kind of
man.
yeah.
Crop top?
I don't know what it is, yo, but I mean, you can see the what do you call it? The piping on the fucking edge. You can see the
Yeah.
piping on that motherfucker.
You can
man.
tell it's like it's not. You can
It's
tell
kind
it's
of-
not a
it's probably
sweater.
sheer to
You
some-
can tell it's a linen, like a frilly
Soft,
kind of
stretchy.
soft linen.
Her,
Yeah.
her necklace is real ill. I mean,
Yeah.
talk to me.
I fucking love that. Well, we always talk about the amount of contrast that's in there, and the black that's behind that earring, and then go into those
Yeah.
super soft little fades that go just into that person's skin and her cheeks and stuff. It is so top notch, man. And that dude is a wizard with a fucking tight 3.
Yeah.
Like all the little peppery bits and stuff that he just.
He brings.
I
the
mean,
rocket.
it takes so much finesse, dude.
And you know, like my attention is obviously pulled to the whole center. But when you look over to the right, her other shoulder and the shirt over there and the framing of the
Yeah.
clouds, and the way that her shirt disappears right before the Raiders thing is in front of it.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Best use of that space, man. It just ties right in perfect. Completely seamless, leaving that little smoky bit over her hair and stuff. It's killer.
The more I look at, I just don't. I've never been driven to do portraits, and like they're not like something that like I'm just not super attracted to them. But the thing that I look at the most in faces, especially if it's a portrait, is do they capture a feeling in that person's face? And this is fucking nailed to the wall.
Mm-hmm.
It is solid as fuck. She is.
Good expression.
Yeah.
I think she's slightly
Good
disgusting.
emotion. Yeah.
yeah.
Yeah. Like,
Yeah,
you know,
and-
fuck-
I
But I
wasn't
mean-
sure how you're gonna put it. And I'm sorry, I fucking y'all. She looks slightly disgusting.
But it's also that I mean hip hop, they talk, Ray and Ghost talk about it a lot. We got a girl with this kind of a stanky attitude. It's hot.
Yeah.
You know, I've never been attracted to women that are like that because it's just
I have.
yeah, but I watch you all the time. And like when somebody comes off to me like that, I'm like, whoa, like I just all right, like that's how you're gonna roll. And you're just like you shoot it right back
It's
at 'em.
like conversational grappling with these motherfuckers, bro.
yeah, you
I
love that
it, bro.
shit. Like I like doing that, but I gotta get to know you first. Like
But the way the shine comes down on her nose and then hits her lip, it looks like her lip is just the very beginning stages of being frowned.
yeah.
It's just begin. She's just like looking at you like this motherfucker right here.
she knows she's saying every time I light one of these motherfuckers up, this motherfucker comes
The
walking.
stark black under her chin to her neck. All the shine on all the hair. He's just my guy, and I had
killer.
the pleasure of hanging out with him. You know, as you did a little bit when we were in Sacramento, man, and
So many good
class
people out that
act,
way.
great fucking guy, and just tremendous.
He's
Just
a beast.
swinging for the fences every time, crushes tattoos. Like I said, her necklace real ill, but her hair, her shirt, her short.
Yeah.
What does that do? Her necklace.
I'm gonna have to say.
Sick.
I'm gonna say every
Sweater.
part of it,
Sick.
her whole everything she got
Lips.
going on in order to
Sick.
really. And I'm sure there's something real ill on the other side of those clouds. You can see the Raiders thing. Look at the handle on the sword.
Oh, dude, it's insane.
Yeah. I guess he might be doing background up here to match up to that smoke.
Yeah, go back down
You
the
know what I'm
sword.
saying? Because that looks
I
like
see
an
that.
outer
I see
shoulder.
Look at that snake head on the sword, fellas.
Yeah, I see that. Yeah,
That
that's
sword is
bananas.
behind the face on the Raiders emblem.
Yeah, that's bananas.
Look at that.
Yeah,
thing.
because that
I don't know
that
if he did that,
Raiders
but-
looks like there might be touch ups in that.
Avery, I hate to be
You know
a
what I'm
pain in the
saying? Like,
ass,
kind of zipping into some stuff.
but on this fella's page, there's a tattoo a little ways back that has this.
Look at his fucking Instagram photo. It's Cheech fucking sniffing a joint.
Juan, yeah, hell yeah. Shouts to Juan, son.
That's my favorite new picture of Cheech Marin. I've never seen that before.
I'll go to the third
Oh,
one.
Jesus.
This thing. The reason I want to show y'all this is because
What?
and Connor, I told you about this. His blings, they have. If you look at the edges of them, Porter, they don't come to a point. They continue.
What do you mean?
They go around the corner on it.
Oh, they have it. They don't, because, yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. And this is another
Still
example.
super sharp, but it comes around the.
God, the look at her, on her face is so sick. Like, there's a lot of
I know I
like
double dipped, Connor. I'm sorry.
That's quite all right, man. We could talk about his stuff
But-
all day.
the confidence in her face, like the power in her face, like her cheeks are like pushed up, like she knows what she's doing. She's into what she's doing. Sick. And she got big boobies.
Yeah, man, that motherfucker is fire.
And look at those rocks.
I told y'all we would probably be discussing hot fire.
There you go.
Juan, everything Juan, hot fire, bro, hot fire. All right, thank you very much. I'm not gonna.
All
trip
that hair too. That is so ill.
The whole tattoo and the way the hair goes into the darkness behind the front smoke. Come on, Steve.
And she's got big boobies too.
Yeah, I like them. All right, word up.
That's a good one.
Connor, you're on deck. I gotta stop. I'll pick fucking 14 Juan Taylor tattoos.
Yeah, so I picked one from the
Oh,
yeah, man.
he went for a Will Ollie story pick,
It's-
screener.
It's a double dipper too because it's on Ben Proudman.
Who's the
Fucking
man?
right it is.
Yeah, and so we were talking about him just recently, just the other day, and this thing just came up right before we got started.
This is, by the
Fucking
way,
awesome.
this is,
So-
by the way, one puzzle piece in what is an incredible bodysuit.
Yeah, dude,
Probably got all that shit.
and a solid motherfucker. Dude. A great
Okay,
dude.
yeah.
Best smile in the business.
Great fucking pick. So that must be today's story.
Yeah.
They're obviously on Long Island.
Mm-hmm.
Green on that motherfucker is screaming. Son.
Yeah. It
Come
is.
on, bro.
Come on.
The eyes are bananas. The eyes remind me of yours in the lobby, Connor. There's the color,
Mm-hmm.
know.
I can't take any credit from that. That's just me eyeballing Chris Trevino for 20 years.
I love that one, the one tooth you see. And then the crinkle on his upper lip.
What a crazy spot to sneak that big motherfucker and to do it to that size and that proportion in that weird space. It looks so good.
And he chose to put that little lick of water over the bigger eye right in that spot. Like, it's really smart. Like, there's Will is one of the smartest tattooers doing it.
Yeah.
Like, everything
And
is
the way
super
his shit
thoughtful.
looks and his intellect. He's a sharp cat.
100%.
Yeah.
Yeah, just super clever. Good use of like where the edges of those flames and stuff go. Like all that shit is just
How
brilliant.
about how he colored the fucking the thing on
On his hair?
the braid? Yeah. Like what is that called? Some kind of hair clamp or
It's
whatever.
like a cuff. Yeah.
Go down a little bit.
So
Look how he
cool.
colored that motherfucker, bro.
Yeah, it's totally
So
it's crunked
nasty,
out.
bro.
Yeah.
So
And
nasty.
did you guys notice that, like, if you look at the top, he just like, oh, you're gonna have this little gap between the top of your arm and your back.
piece.
So I'm just gonna put this lotus in this flame.
Yeah.
That
Lotus
lotus
is on his head
is
too.
just peeking out just enough. Like
Yep.
you want more, but then the more is the flame coming out of it.
Also, like
ill,
the
son.
lack of curls and the hair makes Fudo look a lot more ogreish, like a lot
more
more
British.
hawkish.
British, a lot more British, yeah.
Let me give you a nice beat.
But yeah, man, the fucking colors in that lotus, the color against the hair.
Super
Will Ollie's a
clever.
straight murderer.
Absolutely.
Murderer.
I mean, both are just super wonderful dudes. I mean, what a great combination, great collection,
I'd be,
cool juxtaposition.
I'd be, if I'm Ben and rocking that motherfucker, that's just the illest.
Yeah,
It is the illest.
absolutely. See the thing hopping around on a drum throne?
We're gonna get Problem back. This is Problem's second appearance technically on the new show because I picked one of his tattoos. It just as a tattoo he did, and now he's the tattoo he's wearing.
Well, we were talking about him.
He's a veteran. We got to retire him already. He beat Hoyer.
No way.
No way.
Never.
I mean, yeah, I could do Ben. I could do Paul's. I could do a lot of shop talks about Ben's tattoos, but Hoyer's. I mean, if we're gonna retire anyway. Are we gonna retire people? We talked about this before. No, never. All right.
Not in the new format. We're not going to start by retiring people on the
Never.
new format.
There's definitely a shop
we can
talk Hall of
still-
Fame.
I'll
How about that?
Fucking
Yeah,
How
oh,
about
for
that?
sure. We
There's
could
definitely a
still
shop talk Hall of Fame.
never
from the old
do
episodes.
too many from Henning or too many from Timothy
Yeah.
or too many from Mike Wilson
Or Chesko.
or Chesko. Like it's just
Or
not going to
Lolly.
happen. We're just
Yeah.
going to always be hype about those guys.
Khalil.
Marius.
Yes, Marius for sure.
The old ones. There's a lot of so if you've only just listened or seen this on YouTube, there's also like 150 of these on the bottom end of No License Bullshit episodes. And how you'll get to access to those, I don't know.
And how you're going to
out
see
there.
the images?
They're out
I
there.
don't know.
Yeah, I don't know.
They are in the ether.
But it's maybe some one day something will happen.
Maybe.
You'll get lucky.
All right. What do we got? What you got, P?
I don't know. Let's see.
Let's see. Let's see. Oh. We lost Avery.
You know this motherfucker? Oh, that cat.
What a goodie. Look at that. That thing fits so good.
Well, it's also like behind everything peeking out of the bushes. You know what I'm saying?
Exactly.
Yeah.
Do you think he did the dragon at the bottom too?
I
say
don't
yes.
know. I would
That
think
feels like
yes.
it.
It looks.
Yeah, it can't be. That's fine.
That's a goodie.
I picked one. It's 17 weeks ago. It's by Ben Siebert. It is a
That's a crusher.
kitsune holding a key with some flames on, with a sleeve with a big mom, like a couple of pink
They can
mums
see it
in
this
it.
time around.
Oh, that's right. That's right. I keep forgetting. That's so awesome.
I'm saying,
I mean, you can keep rolling.
No,
You can,
no,
but it's
no,
like
no.
every time
I'm
you
not
say
trying to.
something-
I'm not trying to embarrass you, but
No, you're right.
that's-
I'm
we
still,
were
I'm
just
still
talking about
locked
the old
into
show,
that.
so we used to have to describe it to motherfuckers in case you were just
wouldn't be able
listening
to
in
see
your
it.
car. Like,
But I mean,
assholes.
it's like,
Yeah.
after
Yeah.
150 times.
You nailed it, yeah.
Yeah, but this thing's just fucking ill as hell, and it reminds me so much of the really beautiful Ed Hardy kitsunes. There's like 2 of them that he did that are sick as fuck. 2 full body ones, and then
And then the Timothy painting was the ode to that. Brian.
yeah, and then the Francesco Chiava,
Chiavi?
the like full body fox, like full
Oh,
body
the one
could
with
see.
the skulls.
Yeah.
Yeah.
The piles of skulls and the rocks.
Oh yeah, that thing's
Like,
cool.
this is just one of the best fucking motifs out there.
I like
It's
that
so
option.
powerful.
I like that the fucking Kitsune's face looks
I
gnarly.
do
you know?
too.
Don't give me that pussy ass bullshit. Give me that motherfucker
fact that it's
gnarly. I'm
facing
mad at you.
forward.
My eyes are pissed off at you.
And if you look at like,
Can't
his
have
face
this
is
key. No, I'm good. It's all 3.
you keep them in 3s. But it also like if you even as you like imagine as you come around him, that thing kind of follows you probably. Like
Definitely.
I was thinking how like that motherfucker probably follows you when you move around.
Can we see another one of the photos there?
Oh,
Avery?
yeah. Maybe the front will show the flower.
Yeah. And there's a Hoju on the tail too.
Nice.
Yeah.
And then like the background is just textbook. It's just
Yeah, dude. Check those clouds out. That's so cool.
it's so spot on. And the sets of flames. Oh, I love that.
Yeah, the little wicks.
Yeah,
of
the
flames
way
are
the
cool.
clouds come in from between, it's on the arm, but it's the transition from the chest to the arm.
Yeah, the little
The
swoop.
little cavern thing. Yeah, a little swoop dog. Because then that moves
Yeah.
into the one
The
circle
wind
that's above.
swirls. Yeah, I fuck with
Fucking
that.
right. Oh,
There's one down at the very
Yeah.
bottom too.
can you go out and look at the bottom, Avery?
Those
Yeah,
purple
that's it.
chrysanthemums.
I don't
So
think you get one of his arm like that.
There's a little bit of one that was back there.
Yeah, there you go. I guess you
Upside
don't
down, fucking flower facing downwards.
I fuck with that.
do that.
The little hook
That's what I was talking about. Yeah.
Holy shit!
The weird little swoop around.
that comes
on.
off
Yeah,
the
but
front of the tail.
It goes in front of the tail.
You see those, and they normally feel really static. But I like Brian and Ed do that, where it's got motion, it moves. You know.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
The whole thing, yeah, it goes from still to being
Yeah,
swift.
yeah. Normally, like this isn't still, but it's like it's twirling in place. Whereas this, it's moving forward and twirling.
Like a visual of that if it was happening. You know what I mean? But plus the bud, in the inside of the forearm. Little pinky guy.
Yeah, I love those things.
Straight dope.
I love those little tiny ones.
Man, I feel like I
Super
got a
cool.
triple pick this time. I appreciate y'all. Man, these are my favorites.
Yeah.
What a great tattoo, man.
It is.
The teeth of the kitsune. Every time you see a paw, also by itself, it looks just nailed. It looks perfect. Like you,
Yeah.
Good
There
posture.
you can follow it. Oh, the fan on the. What is that?
This?
Up a little higher and to the right.
Oh, that's the key.
Oh, okay. It's a handle.
Magic
Yeah.
key.
Yeah.
I like that down here on his forearm. He actually covered a little bit of the paw.
Like that's a huge risk, you know. Like that's a very interesting part of that animal. But he just went ahead and said, "No, I'm gonna like this. This wind right here is
Well,
much
the
more
background's
important."
important. This is what
Yeah.
we're doing. Yeah, yeah.
It makes it interact as well.
Yeah, very much so.
And that guy is fucking balls out, dude.
There, bro.
That guy's balls out, man. Like that bell, it doesn't have a
For three
shit
of
ton
them.
of
And then the
pedals
other
in it.
8
It's
dudes that we
just
love
busy
that are
enough
there.
with
I
it
just forgot to
big
mention it. I
there
always just feel like
spread out.
Yeah.
Like you can feel the volume.
hot fire, bro. We've been talking about it. It is here. It showed up. Hot fire. Great.
That's a goodie. Great color combination. All that. Super cool. And those were some good ones.
And Seabird, where's he work? Texas too. Huh?
I don't remember
I'm sorry, I don't know. I should just never say the extra thing.
either. Yeah.
The extra thing.
Well, you know, I was doing the intro to No Logic Bullshit yesterday, and I was like, y'all know I fuck this up every time. I start trying to list something.
Oh,
Or
yeah.
our friends are doing something. And I remember 3 of them. And then the other 8 dudes that we love that are there, I just forgot to mention. And I always just feel like a scumbag.
They all called me.
I probably for quite some time.
He is, in fact, in Austin.
Yeah, Texas,
and
exactly. Yeah, hell
Burning
yeah.
Hand.
Shouts to Ben.
Yeah, yeah.
Straight dope.
Absolutely.
Shouts to Porter's hoodie, too.
Big shout out
So that thing, huh? Sleeve, so the sleeve. Can you see the sleeve? Other one, dummy.
Oh,
I remember me and Porter went somewhere on a plane, and he had that on, and you know he's walking way ahead of me when we're going through the terminal and shit, and I'm just like lugging my bag. I'm like, fucking sweatshirt is so ill the whole time. That's when you first got it. It was
this
Black Pearl.
I just got it, and we
Himbo.
were on our way to.
Shouts to Himbo.
We were on our way to Kings Ave, and this is a motherfucker that kept me like. I was like, oh, it can't be that fucking cold in Long Island. Wrong, and I showed up to the shop way too early on the last morning I was there, and I walked around that block. I was waiting for them to call cops on me. I was just walking in a circle. Like, I said,
would
call
love
cops. Yeah.
The other day, someone sent me
Well, I was curious, like I just thought about this, like midway through the walk, I was like, I'm cold and miserable, and a cop might stop and be like, "What are you doing?" And then I said, "Oh, I'm locked out of work right now. Like, I work for Mike Rubendahl down there." Like, "Oh, Mike."
he'll be like, "Oh, I got the key to the building." Me and
come
Mike,
on,
that's
man,
my
let me-
second cousin.
Yeah, I'll take you over to his house.
But the other day, and I'm not trying to, indulge too much, but that trip was when we met with Stevie, right?
Yeah,
Stevie came to the hotel.
what a
And
great fucking podcast.
It was a wild one, bro.
Me and his partner just sat there like
Bro, he was
all right.
crawling all over me like a spider monkey, bro. It was
he climbed up on you, and I went, "This is gonna be good."
toss this
Oh,
one.
boy.
But anyway, so the other day somebody sent me a DM on Instagram about something, or I had shared something. I think I shared something with Steve. He's being silly. And this dude DM'd me, and he was like, that's the best episode of No Logic Bullshit that's ever been made. He was like, you motherfuckers are hilarious. And told him, just talk about how I put him in a good mood, and he fucking cracked up. Me listened to it more than once. I screenshot that motherfucker, sent it to Stevie. But yeah, that shit was a lot of fun. There's a couple pictures where I don't know if you have them, but where I'm like, you can tell I'm talking to this motherfucker like, if you touch me again, son. Because we had a great time for the longest time, but as soon as we finished, or we're about to finish, he just went bananas. He'd been drinking a ton of whiskey, bro. He started climbing and jumping on the
crazy.
bed and trying to
started-
elbow drop me and all kind of shit.
Nick had the recorder, and he would get down at eye level to it and start talking to it and be like, "Dude, it's on a camera." And he was like, "I know," and then turn back and do it again.
But it was big fun, and he definitely didn't cross the line where I'd been like, yo, fuck you. It was none of that. But I tossed him onto the bed a couple times and fucking, gave him the flying lariat and shit.
I think I think though, like it was good that
You remember the file, Larry?
Oh, I do. I do.
Yeah.
I think that he got that. I think it was good that he got that loose and because he told
for
some
sure.
fucking great stories.
It's a lot of fun, man. I had him on here a million times. I want to get him down here to the shop. Shouts to Stevie Wells.
Yes, indeed.
Yeah, this is shop talk. This is what we do, and we just want to encourage you folks to seek out these tattooers. And I mean, you can see the reason why. You don't have to. You don't have to
100%.
guess why. You look at this thing, and they're all tremendous. And just support them. Follow them on social media and get tattooed by them. Buy their merch and get a T-shirt and fucking share their shit or whatever it is, because this is the good shit.
Yeah.
It's just like there's
support
this
good
regular
art.
shit and there's the and then there's the good.
This is the good good.
shit.
It's the good good.
This is the good. Yeah, the double good. Yeah.
And when you walk in and you go, oh, I want that.
Yeah, the top shelf.
That.
Top shelf, exactly. This is the top shelf. So thank you guys for checking it out. Be sure and listen to Elijah's bullshit and follow him on Instagram or wherever you do it. Connor, tell them about your where they can see your works.
You can see my works on Instagram at AE Connor or in person at Alley Cat Tattoo, 220 Reservoir in Rocktown, VA.
Red Hill.
Red Hill.
P?
Red Hill? The series is called Red Hill?
It
We
is.
just found out, yeah.
Sick.
Yeah. We get a sign made since welcome to Red Hill.
Get signs made? What?
Get a sign out here in the fucking yard that says welcome to Red Hill.
Oh.
Sounds tough. I don't know.
Yeah. Marcy.
That's what they called it in the fucking 20s out here. They said the clay, the soil's red clay.
You can find me any point
Anyway,
in
yeah,
the storm.
talk to P.
You can find me any point in the storm, or you can find me working Andrew Connor adjacent.
Yes.
Yeah, nasally this week.
I've been racking my brains. Name a nasally rap. Oh, Ad Rock is nasally
Be real,
high.
bro. Be real.
But he's nasally high too. I'm talking. I'm high and nasally, but I'm talking about somebody who's like not like that.
Yeah.
Like, I'll just keep thinking is
right.
kind of tired, like Big L. Sorry.
I had something else too and I lost it. So we're going to cut now. It's just fucking shop talk.
Just fucking.
I had something, bro, and I lost it because you started babbling. I know you